Hello collective, another reading, another day. Okay, so obviously please take what resonates, and if you want a personal, all you have to do is check out my website and we can get to it. All right. As you guys know, I'm an intuitive energy reader, so I will always have some few or more keynotes, aka downloads, aka side messages outside of shuffling the cards. Okay, so we're gonna start with actually this is not on my notes that I channeled as of today, but I was literally humming "Let It Go." You have to let it go. So something needs to be let go. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a person, I don't know if it's a place, I don't know if it's some habit or a mindset, but you have to let it go. Whatever it is, you have to let it go. So do so. I don't think I have to clarify that, but that is somebody's affirmative message. Like, whatever it's blocking you or not aligned with you, let that go. Okay. And I shall continue. As you guys know, my spiritual team is huge, is grand. Okay, consists of the Most High, angels, and my ancestors, and Jesus Christ. Do I need to clarify this? No, but I feel like it. Today, specifically, Archangel Michael has made its appearances, as well as Archangel Raphael. Okay, Archangel Michael deals with protection of the heavenly realms assigned to certain individuals that have special missions and whatnot. Okay, and when things are like, think spiritual battle, spiritual warfare, and then Archangel Michael's like, I got you. That's what he do. Okay, if you know, you know. And then we got Archangel Raphael, also in the heavenly realms, protecting, you know, the balance of things. Usually comes in when one needs to heal. Yeah, pretty much, you know, the archangel that heals. If you see a lot of 222, I believe that is linked to like an healing frequency as well. So you can kind of link that with Archangel Raphael if you want to. Though there are different symbolisms when they come in, all you have to do is call them in and they'll be right there. If you know, you know. Okay. That could also be one of your spirit guides that's in your team, like myself. This would give you more resonance if you should watch it. Okay, I feel like what one is familiar with, you are going to be automatically drawn to. So hello, Soultribe. Hello. Okay. Let's see what the cards are gonna say. I guess I already explained energy-wise, but if there's a card, let's see. Let's see what's up. We got this one here. Number 19 could be symbolic, okay? As in you born on the 19th, or something's gonna take place on the 19th of a month, okay? Nonetheless, this is an invitation for you to connect heavy on what I mentioned before. So perhaps you need to kind of invite your spiritual team heavy on Archangel Michael and Raphael if that is somebody's Christian right now. Okay, all you have to do is what I just said. This, okay. Also, I will say this: there is somebody that wants to connect with you, or because of what's around here, I feel like this is kind of your energy, right? This is your light working beam of light, and there might be people that's not for your highest and best good. It could be a bit, not bit, they're quite low vibrational, okay? And I feel like if there are people that is kind of like in the background trying to do something, whether it's a thought, an action that is negative, you will have Archangel Michael and Gabriel coming through and be like, not this one, not this individual, okay? Because this is not the frequency. You might I actually talked recently about people that might annoy you or want to kind of like be near your light because you're high vibing. And I want to kind of bring myself into the equation as an example, but I can't even compare it. But like, there are a lot of people from your past, people that were low vibrational, that, you know, were even gossiping. They were just not in alignment with you. I feel like they have their eye on you right now. So this is also, and they could also want to like hang out with you and invite you and your spiritual team. If you don't already know who they are, and they're gonna step in and kind of what's the name, divert them from you, okay, quickly. So for instance, if people that you kind of like, it's not my vibe anymore, your archangels is gonna shift them away from you very quickly, or it's gonna give you like some sort of incentive to like handle these people, because I feel like this is kind of gonna be the norm for a bit. Low vibration people kind of like, ooh, who's that? What's that shining thing? And that's you, okay? The beam of light here, the light worker. Speaking of that, I got this specific number, 1411, okay? And personally, I really thought this was on my website as well, because I do angel numbers and spirit animals, you know, in depth, but it wasn't. So personally, what I've been getting to say is that this number for me symbolizes anyone that's on the journey to raise the vibration of Gaia. If you're a light worker, specifically doing spiritual work and the essence of light working, you could also do shadow work as well, like know how to balance dark and light. But specifically light workers, I feel like this is our code or number, you know, to get to work. If you're not on that journey, get into that journey immediately. And I feel like your angels is going to also help you with that, as well as you are seeing these numbers repeatedly in patterns. It's the saying that you are one of us, okay? You are on the journey of getting into something that will transform your life, okay? So congratulations. Welcome again, Soultribe. Online, this specific number have different symbolisms and meanings. I'm just gonna mention what you will probably see if you Google 1411, okay? And I will take the ones that I feel like will resonate with not only me, but also whomever is watching this reading, okay? We got, you're never alone. God is with you, okay? For those that not really vibing with God as a belief system, you can switch that out to the spiritual team, okay? Your ancestors, universe is with you. Now, it literally said, I'm not lying, you're not alone. God is with you, okay? Despite my belief system, this is what was online, okay? So there's that. And another one that I feel will resonate on a more like collective global scale is this. Also in reference to 1411 is, don't take no for an answer, okay? So whatever it is, and don't take no for an answer. I don't know specifics. I don't feel like I need to clarify it because it's between you and you. So don't take no for an answer, okay? Similar to whatever you need to let go in the beginning that I mentioned, you know what it is, okay? You know deep down, okay? All right, so we got that over. Now we're gonna go on to the next message, which is successful. So success is coming. You're gonna be successful. And what? Only you know? But I feel like in this case, it doesn't have to be that vague. And I'm gonna shuffle some cards. As you guys can see, we got spiritual service. So this is what you're gonna be successful in, okay? If you are getting into that, remember I said 1411, aka calling all light workers. You're gonna be successful in that. So expect that. That's coming. Okay, just trust the plan, trust the process. You know, it might take a little bit longer for some, or you might felt that have taken quite a time for things to be, you know, picking up. It's going to pick up. It's going to be a success. Don't worry. Just trust the process. Okay. For some of you guys, if it has been delayed in your eyes, in your energy, you feel like, oh my God, when is things going to take off? It's because there was some sort of like magic, some sort of obstacle, you know, people hating, people trying to do things to like make sure you don't progress. Or even process. Maybe they could have also messed with your mental state as well. But, you know, your spirit team, like I said, God is here. Your angels are here. Archangel Michael is fighting for you. Archangel Raphael is healing. You're good. You're Gucci. Okay? So, there's that. Congratulations. Let's move on to the next message on the list. We got March month. Okay? The success might come in March, okay, or something else. Let's see what the cards are gonna say. We got 9 of Pentacles, okay. We like black. That means self-sufficiency, abundance is coming in. Independence is at the forefront in March. Okay, all right. As well as that, we got love is also coming in. It's going to be at the forefront in March. We love to see it. I like. Okay, love for yourself, love from other people. The frequency is going to be high. Money is looking good. Love is looking good. I love to see it. However, that might be a change. I wouldn't. So, a tarot moment. Tarot education for eminent. A tarot moment, a lot of people feel like they have negativity to it. Okay, it kind of depends. A tarot moment, just based on science and logic for a sec, it is something swift that's going to take place that you won't expect, like an earthquake or tsunami. Okay, now obviously those are not good elements, but it's kind of like the butterfly effect. You wouldn't expect it. This is basically what the tarot moment is. So all of this in terms of the money, independence, the love in itself, this is something that you wouldn't expect. So this is why I explain it in this sense. Okay, if it was anything negative behind it, obviously I would mention it to you, but that's not the case. Okay, get ready to become emperor and empresses. Okay, baby, it's manifestation time. So you're gonna be a Gucci. The things are gonna shift for the better in March. Okay, so look forward to that as well, collective. We love to see it. We're gonna move on to the next one. We got shadow work, dark side. For some of you guys, you are in the process of getting out from anything that has been heavy, okay, in terms of dealing with the things that you have to heal. Remember, Archangel Raphael is by your side. Okay, I feel like a lot of things have to be addressed in April, if not over the course of several years, months for some people. And I feel like in March things are gonna be much more lighter. Okay, for some of you guys, you might also be interested in working with shadow work, as myself, people that go through a lot of craziness. Okay, because you have to remember, you can be a light worker, it can be all love and light, namaste, but the real work is when you do the shadow work, because you're actually transforming it from the root instead of just on the surface. You know, love and light messages are nice, but you know, when you go into the nitty-gritty, that's when you know what you really know. Okay, so yeah, for some of you guys, you could be facing some trying times, but at the end of the day, and in reference to the tower, like, things are going to turn out better. Okay, definitely in March. So if anyone is suffering specifically in the sense of being in a relationship and having miscommunication in a relationship, things are going to evolve. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be in the state of stop hiding, stop being in isolation, and stop acting like you don't want to have fun or socialize. I feel like all of that is going to stop. A lot of you people in relation to relationship have felt very isolated from everybody, okay, because of how things didn't take off in a specific relationship. Don't worry, you're gonna stop being isolation and you're gonna start hanging out with people again. I'm not quite sure if this is in March, in terms of you socializing directly in March. I would hope so, but I do feel like there's a relationship here that really put a lot of trying times in your life, whereas, you know, you just felt like you don't want to deal with anyone, and low-key it felt like depression, I'm not gonna lie, but you're gonna get out of it. I'm not sure if you're ready to kind of hang out with people, like, just, I would hope so, but I'm also feeling a little bit hesitant energy-wise for some of you guys. Just a side tip, you know, from me to you on some non-spiritual stuff: don't let a relationship make you feel like it's the end of the world. But I know it's easier said than done, because some people can really kind of hurt you so much where you just feel like there's no sense of self. Let me switch up my advice. I guess we live and learn. Because best believe, I feel like everybody has been through relationships, dealing with individuals that just like been just torturous. I don't feel like this was the case, but I do feel like you just been through a lot of valleys of darkness when it comes to specific relationship, because, you know, they left, they treated you bad, they could have left you for somebody else as well, made you feel like you weren't worthy, and, you know, devalued yourself, and you were in this funk for a while. But things are going to look up, okay? I feel like a lot of healing needed to be addressed, okay? There's a reason why we attract certain people in your life, because, well, if you don't heal, either you get to heal somebody else, but you know what? Let me just keep it short. Things are gonna look better, okay? Anyone that's been having anxiety because of like some sort of magic in relation to your relationship, all of that is gonna look out for the better, okay? And I feel like when that lifts up, you're gonna be more socializing in due time, okay? Right now, it's good to kind of focus on your self-development, having faith, and work on yourself, okay? Some of you guys are still hoping that this specific person returns to you. I will say this though, if any magic was done for your person to act out of a character and what I mentioned before, things are gonna lift and look out better for you guys, okay? So don't worry about that. A lot of trying times during retrograde, okay? It is. So we're gonna move on to a quote-unquote automatic reading, okay? So that's basically like messages I get from specific individuals, okay? But as always, take what resonates. This is specifically from a person, okay? And then if I'm certain, this will also probably be the title, or at least some of it. But yeah, they don't know. If they knew, things would be different, okay? So this is an entirely new message. So let's see here. This is from a person, guys. We got Chariot in reverse, Justice in reverse. So somebody here don't have access to an individual anymore, okay? And there's also karma that has caught up to this specific individual. You could have you could be working with this person, or you could have worked with them, okay, or started a project at least, or something of this nature, started something, and now this person is facing karma. They're not moving forward, and what's happening here is that you are gonna get reprimanded. I really hope I'm articulating this right. Reprimanded, okay, that's the word. You could be the sign. Well, before going into signs, you could be somebody that's well paid, have a really good, well-off paid job, like a police officer, a lawyer, a doctor, developer, like an IT developer, like high-paying jobs, okay. I'm also hearing a creative director as well, something of this nature. Like, they're very smart, very intelligent, they get well paid off. You could be that person, or the person that's getting karma, that don't have access to you anymore, is gonna get that karma for whatever they did to you in terms of a project, okay. I'm also getting the energy of like you could have like sold something or talked ideas with an individual, and they used that and they kind of let you go. They're gonna get karma for that as well, okay. Nonetheless, you're gonna receive happiness. It's long overdue, I'm tuning into. Now, speaking of zodiac signs, it could be a Leo, okay. I'm also tuning into an Aries as well as air signs. Air signs male, okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay. In terms of Leo, it could be a Leo female, Leo male, or Aries male, or Aries female. Sorry guys. Yeah, and somebody could also have Cancer placement. Really, that was not that important. That's why it took so long for me to formulate this or articulate this. So hey, that part, take what resonates, like for real, for it, take that with a grain of salt, if I'm gonna be really honest. But everything else, take that to heart deeply, okay. As well, in terms of the specific message, what's going on here is that there's gonna be a statement coming out, okay, from you or this person, okay. Also hearing an organization, okay. Something is going on with a corporation. I think that's the better word for it. They are in hiding right now. Why? Because they know they did you wrong. They know you did you wrong, but they don't want to admit it. They want to act like, you know, that's not what took place. That's not the reality of things. What happened here is that we always gonna have love for you. We do care. So it's like the thing is that they're trying to clean up their asses. One thing I can like add as a reference or an example, like I just saw in the news, there was this pregnant lady. She was applying for to be a banker or work at a bank, but she was pregnant, and then the bank was saying that yeah, you have the rights to work here, but only for 6 months because of your pregnancy. And then what happened was she switched the entire thing, and she talked to the discrimination organization thing, and she got reprimanded basically. I wouldn't say she sued them, because that's not what you do in Sweden, but when you do connect with people, organizations that are for your human rights, it does benefit. So I'm getting something of this nature, like contacting HR, and HR is like, I'm on it, we're gonna help you with it, and you're gonna get reprimanded. So obviously this is not a project, this is a job position, but like I feel like something of this similar nature took place for one of you guys, where like you're working somewhere and you got discriminated or undervalued or something of this nature, but now justice is in your hands, okay. And the funny thing is, going back to the title, they don't know if they knew things would be different. Maybe they thought that you wouldn't take action, or things wouldn't like come in your favor. Like for instance, they wouldn't think of like you doing anything in terms of justice. But little did they know that karma, God, and the universe does not miss an address. So I feel like in that case, it's kind of like you would think nothing would come of it. But today is the day when I say, through my reading, it has and it shall. Okay, it's been quite heavy. It's been quite burdensome, I will say this, because you gave it your all. It's almost like you have to start over again, and it's quite sad. And I feel like you had a lot of like what's the name of it, setbacks. Okay, and this could have also made you feel, again, low-key depressed, because you're always coming across people that just want to take advantage of you. You could have felt exiled, left alone, like you're not wanted, have to kind of struggle by yourself. I'm getting the energy of like, yeah, okay, I don't have to over explain. That's basically what it is, and it's quite sad. Okay, but the universe, God, your angels, your spiritual team is all up in this place. Okay, is at your favor during this time. Okay, when you're listening to this reading is timeless. Okay, so with that being said, things are going in your favor. Don't forget to thank your spiritual team, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, God. Okay, because they're here and they're real and they're active. Okay, so with that being said, that's been your reading. I will now, not in this reading, but I'm gonna do like individual messages from your peoples. Okay, so just stay tuned for that. But they're gonna be uploaded later on, because I kind of do those messages, a message from your person, in sections because of time and boundaries. Okay, but this is your overall collective message from my affirmation deck. Remember, you are valuable. Remember to stay focused. Okay, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and good luck in your journey in life.